Secretariat is a really interesting film. This is the Disney film from 2010. It's directed by Randall Wallace. It's written by Mike Rich and Sheldon Turner. And we have a cast including Diane Lane, John Malkovich, Dylan Walsh, and various others. And this is a biographical film, and I will say now I knew nothing about the subject matter, so I found it very educational, but I can't comment on how accurate it is. If you know anything about the true story, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please feel free to share. This is the story of a horse called Secretariat who won the Triple Crown in 1973. And yes, I had to look up what a Triple Crown is, and it's a series of horse races, and I got a bit of an education there, and it's the horse's story. And obviously we look at the horse's owner, Penny, played by Diane Lane, and it's an interesting story. There's a lot of substance, there's a lot going on, but it never felt like they were trying to pad it out or stretch things too thinly. It's maybe a little longer than it needed to be. It's about 2 hours. I don't think it needed to be that long, but for the most part, everything in the narrative felt like it served a purpose, generally speaking, and I found the story to be very interesting, as I said, very educational, but I took everything with a pinch of salt, and we have some great performances, really well written characters. I don't know how true they are to the real individuals, but I enjoyed the performances and the character writing nevertheless. We have some great camera work, some really gorgeous lighting, and in general, it's an enjoyable experience with a lot of emotion. It's moving, it's heartwarming at times. There are plenty of horse racing scenes, but there's also a good balance with other scenes, opportunities to spend time with characters away from the racetrack, to character build, to get to know the characters more. So I think they struck a really good balance there, and I don't have any complaints. As I said, I know nothing about the topic other than what I've learned in this film. If I were very knowledgeable, I might feel differently, but certainly I enjoyed the experience. If you like films about horses, if you like biographical films, or if you're just looking for a really interesting story, then I'd say Secretariat is a Disney film that's definitely worth checking out.